Alright, bet. So I was once again looking through my super secret website when I saw something that stood out to me. This shit was in the top 5 and it wasn't a Gooner anime, so I was actually intrigued. And I can't lie, I pressed this shit and I instantly got hit with the "In a world where objects have souls, what happens to the trash?" Alright, so this hooded nigga, right? He's like the trash raider or something. My current hypothesis 2 seconds into the show is that this nigga is just an accumulation of all of the rubbish, right? So he's a straight dumpster demon, right? He low-key reminds me of someone I know. But anyways, he follows this little underground path to what I can only assume is an incinerator for all the trash. And when he gets there, he starts digging through this shit trying to find something. He ends up finding this little girl's bunny, right? But the police or whatever, they find this nigga, and I kid you not, American police have more restraint than these motherfuckers, because they up the switches and get to blasting instantly. Low-key, bro's not having any of this shit. He's not even trying to weave. This nigga's just straight doing the dash, right? He ends up getting clipped by a bullet, but this nigga's jumping on trucks and shit, and then he vaults a wall and gets to safety, right? These niggas are still blasting. Turns out, right, in this anime, Trump actually got his wish and built a big ass wall between America and Mexico.
Excuse me, somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
But I can't even call this shit Mexico, because this shit looks like the result of World War III. And we even have these white bitches being racist talking about some, why can't they stick to their side of the wall? So as a black man, you already know which side I'm taking.
I think they should close the border. No one else in. If anyone comes over on a boat, send them back.
But low-key, this place does give me like low favela vibes. And shout out to Brazil, it's gotta be like top 3 countries of all time. But this is how they be depicting favelas in the movies and shit. Like, remember that one Modern Warfare 2 map? Yeah, nigga, if you know, you know. Anyway, so the little dumpster demon is called Ryudu, right? And like everyone from the favelas know that he's the one dumpster diving, so it's not even a surprise to the niggas from this side of the wall. Like, this nigga doesn't even try to hide the shit he be stealing, right? He actually like fixes them up and tries to sell this shit for a living. Then these 3 delinquents pull up on that type shit, you know what I mean? Trying to call shit with bro, saying that this nigga stinks or whatever. Then they try to holler at shorty, but she tells him to back off and keep moving, right? So she's a real one. They start talking about bro's gloves, right? And they say that it looks like this nigga has a disease when he takes them shits off. Then one of these motherfuckers start talking about bro's dad, right? He's saying this nigga is a homicidal maniac. And bro, just look at this nigga. He is ready to crash the fuck out. We get a little law dump, right? So this side of the wall was built to house all of the criminals and their descendants. So they basically got a grind to be allowed back to the other side, right? But basically the trash goblin's father did a whole King Von and slaughtered a bunch of niggas. And they're talking about bro's dad the same way niggas used to talk about King Von, bro.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
All this nigga has to do is look at them crazy and they start backing up, talking about some like father like son type shit. Anyway, shorty tries to comfort him a little bit, saying that he's not the bad guy. Then he tries to rizz her up with a bunny just to get cop blocked by the mother, right? But hold on, let me just add, we might have to add the mum to the MILF whiteboard, bro. With the auntie from the last show we reviewed, I can't lie. Anyways, we go to bro's crib and his foster dad is here. Turns out bro was spying on him the whole time and he mocks him for having dead rizz. Then he realizes that little bro got shot, so he offers to change the little nigga's bandages or whatever. We get to see bro's hands, and this nigga looks just like Darby, bro. Bro's hands got charred to bits, and this was allegedly his father's doing. So let's look at the board. I can now infer that his father burnt down a fucking hospital or some shit. This nigga was a straight arsonist, bro. He was out here burning shit, setting shit on fire. But anyways, let's continue. Turns out there's this big ass pit they be throwing niggas into, right? They throw all the trash in that shit too, right? And that's where bro's father got sent. So little niggas out here just staring at the pit being edgy or whatever, and then shorty comes up to bro, and she doesn't want the little nigga to get sent into the pit. She slips up and basically self snitches that she loves him, right? So right here we see the type of rizz that little demon has, right? This nigga has what we call the anti-rizz, right? Where he don't gotta do shit, but the bitch he wants still wants him anyways. So after tweaking out for a little bit, he gives homegirl the little teddy bear with a bandana, and he starts doing the dash home, bro. Like he's about to go home and scream into a pillow type shit. So he's trying to get home so he can tell his dad how he rizzed up little shorty, right? But on the way home, bro bumps into an officer, so you know some shit has gone down. Bro opens the door, right? Nigga turns around and asks if he finally told her. Psych! That nigga is dead on the fucking floor with some hooded nigga on top of bro. Nigga digs the blade even deeper, bro. All I'm gonna say is Darby's a real nigga, cause he instantly tries to spin. The nigga instantly blacked out, so I can only imagine he got hit with the nastiest spinning back fist. Nigga's bleeding out of his nose in the corner, right? And the masked nigga picks up a book. Darby tries to say, we ain't finished yet, nigga, get back here. But bro just walks off. Anyways, the dead nigga starts talking about some, run nigga, run away. And then they blast bro from behind, pause, with like a little taser or something. Turns out it was the police. Now they're arresting this nigga on an M charge with No trial, bro. All I'm saying is, right, he gives Brian Steele one phone call and he's free to go. But that's besides the point. They smack the fuck out of him. Now all the niggas gossiping outside the crib talking about he finally lost it and killed someone. But his shorty knows he didn't do it, so that's all that matters. So they get to hanging low, bro. And they finna dump his ass into the fucking void. Niggas is chanting about some send the filth to the pit, send the filth to the pit. And I can't lie, this gotta be one of the most disrespectful ways to go out. Especially if you're innocent, bro. Bro's looking around and he sees shorty, right? So he tries to tell her that the real killer is still out there. And then this fuck ass bitch says, I thought you were good, but you're just the son of a killer. Drops the little teddy bear. Hell nah. Bro, get this bitch the fuck out of here, bro. I am now this bitch's #1 hater. I never found out her name, but I hate this bitch. Put her on the fucking list. Bro, talk about a villain origin story, bro. If I was him, I would crash out on all of these niggas. If they dump me and I survive, it's over for niggas, bro. Right as they send him down, he sees the masked nigga who killed bro. Nigga ends up waking up in the pit, right? He's surprised he's still alive. Tell me why some big fuck ass dinosaur made out of trash pulls up, bro. Right, I'ma leave it off there, but let me know if yous want a part 2. All I can say is that the show looks fire, and I'll drop that shit if this gets to 15 likes. But anyways, subscribe and leave a like cause it helps me know you lot fuck with the content. Comment any shows I should cover next, and yeah, get the fuck out of here.